Yeah, that was a good game. Yeah. All the way you play is really Arkham City, just different time setting. That's what it is. Because you pretty much have almost every ability from Arkham City. And pretty much I think that it's the same size too. The one where you have to counter him a lot. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. But that's very enjoyable because
I believe I shall take out
that was a
the
very
garbage.
enjoyable boss fight for me. I need to replay Origins. Yeah, let's go see Firefly 2. Finally in a Batman video game. Oh. Oh. Did you like Arkham Knight? I never bothered doing the Riddler trophies. You know, to me, like Arkham Knight, I just felt that game was the weakest of the series. Like to me, like the combat was the most improved in that game, but the story and the levels were not that great. Oh yeah, yeah, that was just good. Oh, I remember. Like the first time you go out the room and all of a sudden it just shows up. We're like, what the fuck? I was not expecting that to happen. Yeah, they said so. They said yeah.
Don't make me laugh.
Professor Pig? I don't remember. Like, don't remember. Yeah, don't remember. It's do not remember. Wow, damn it, chicken. Wait, Deathstroke was in Arkham Knight?
This is your last chance to run away.
Oh. Oh, I hated the tank battles in that in Arkham Knight. To me, like that wasn't really a Batman game. It was now becoming Call of Duty. We.
Get ready. Fight!
You know the best Batman game to have the best Batman game to use. Batman get the best use to Batmobile to me is Batman Begins, because when you used the Batmobile in that game, that was literally Burnout with a Batman, and that worked. Although it was short, but it was. I did like that. And to me, that's pretty much still one of my favorite Batman games. Yeah. Not me. At the beginning, no. But when I started playing the game, and early on they were showing you Jason Todd, like, it's Jason Todd, isn't it? Like, even if you didn't know, but start playing.
You were acting all tough at the beginning. What happened?
Like, I don't think I knew who Jason Todd was when I played that game. I don't think I knew. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that movie. Yeah, and Red Hood in Arkham Knight was also Jason Todd, right? I don't remember. Okay, they was. So they're kind of fun, weird. Kind of weird how he's Red Hood and Arkham Knight in that game at the same time. Yeah, but so. Yeah, it's like what, 5 minutes. That's not even.
I hope to receive some new data from you.
That Harley Quinn DLC was the same length. They were very short. So now Batgirls was the more longer one because that was a full-fledged, you know, that was a full-fledged, that was pure DLC, that was more actual story. And not, because essentially Harley Quinn and Red Hood's DLC was just a challenge map. There's DLC of him in Arkham Knight? Like, I don't never. Oh yeah, Catwoman. Yeah, I never got to finish Catwoman's DLC. I tried. I could not beat it. I think Arkham.
This will hurt.
Yeah. Then, like, to me, Arkham Knight could have been better. Like. What happened to him in that DLC? I don't remember. That would explain his design. One thing I don't understand, was he a human who became a crocodile? Okay, that.
もっと遊びましょう。
Ah, okay. That explains good. Yeah, that's their fault. They call him monster. Yeah, he's gonna become a monster because they wanted him to. And then they feel like, oh, I'm so sorry he became a monster. Bitches, it's your fault. He wouldn't be that way if it wasn't for you guys. Like, I always wondered because I knew Killer Croc back from the '90s animated series. I never knew, and I seen also in Batman and the Batman. I never knew he was really like a human who became a crocodile. What? Because I never understood his origin. Very weird. I don't know what TV show or series made that statement where villains aren't born, they're made. I don't know. They were never. I never heard that quote. Villains aren't born; they're made. Yeah. Maybe it was Batman. So, and it's true because eventually a lot of people become villains. They weren't born villains; they were turned into them. And the Killer Croc, he wasn't born a monster, but they turned him into one.
Get ready. Fight!
But is he the reason? But his nose, why it resembles a penguin? Does he have a disease too? No, but in terms of so his nose is just he was just born with that nose. Did you ever play Telltale's Batman? You never Penguin is into that. There in the season 1, Penguin is in there, but he's not called Penguin. He's called by his real name, Cobblepot. Yeah, but he doesn't even. But like when I saw him, I'm like, this is Penguin because he doesn't have the nose of a penguin. He doesn't look like a penguin at all. I'm not sure. But there's anybody one that doesn't look like a penguin? Yeah, but still someone has like, you know, a look of a penguin in a way. But I want to Telltale's didn't even have any features that made it look like a penguin. He just looked like a normal man. He was still, but he was still recognizable as Joker because of his the way he looked. You can still recognize as Joker though. But you knew it was Bane because he had a mask. Bane always has a mask. Well, in the TV show The Batman, Bane doesn't look like a wrestler. He has more of an assassin design because he is an assassin. Because the Batman in the animated series, The Batman, they don't mention that he was ever a wrestler. More like a super soldier than a wrestler. But still has the venom poison stuff. Oh, I like that one too.
Get ready. Fight!
Yeah, very easy. Like, geez, I wonder. You know, Riddler, I like Riddler's design in the Batman, the animated series. And that one, there was an episode where he captures Batman, and he's trying to interrogate Batman to figure out who he is, and he asks him a lot of questions, and he has a lie detector. If he lies, he gets shot. If he tells the truth, he doesn't get shot. So he asked him, you know, one of the things he asked him where he was born, you know, does he have, you know, access to money and stuff. Once Batman answered the questions and he figured out which was the truth, he figured his final question was, are you Bruce Wayne? Because he figured out that Batman was born in Gotham. He's pretty much rich and has access to a bunch of stuff that no low classes will have. So the best conclusion was to Riddler was that Bruce Wayne had to be Batman. Of course, he didn't get to know that in the show when the episode ended. He didn't know that he really was Bruce Wayne, but I think he pretty much already knew that. Yeah, after, even though the question wasn't, the lie detector couldn't detect it was a lie, not because Batman got free. I would pretty much think he already knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Get ready.
And I remember the cop, Yin, Detective Yin. She told him when he asked when Riddler asked him what color Batman's hair is, or if he had blonde hair, she said, "That's ridiculous. Batman has pink hair because he's from the moon." I'm like, oh, so if someone has pink hair, that means they're from the moon. Like, it's good to know. There could be moon people among us. And they have pink hair.
You will
Alright.
never defeat me.
Really love. See, I would love to see another Batman game. Well, unfortunately, we probably won't get one. Yeah. Like, I was hoping after Arkham Arkham City that their next game that Rocksteady would have made would have been a Superman game. Like, you know, they did a good job with Batman. Like, I think, yeah, I always thought, like, you know, maybe get them the rights to make a different DC superhero character game. So, like, I would have loved to see them do Superman, because, like, Superman has been cursed with not having really good games. So I think he would have deserved to get the good treatment of them. For what platform was that Flash game in development for?
I'm giving this all I got. Behold, my Baji dance.
Here.
Fight!
Yeah, but the people who were making. Yeah, but the people who were making, who made the Middle Earth Shadow War Mordor game. Yeah, got canceled. Yeah. But I think they were trying to make it be like a live service game as well, like or something.
Get ready! Fight!
But yeah, the game got canceled. Sucks it got canceled, but never know what the game would have been like. Like, we had one, but it wasn't considered to be that good. Beat 'em up from the KI, from season 1 KI devs. They made a Green Lantern game. You know the funny fact: the developers behind Killer Instinct season 2013 season 1, before they made Killer Instinct, they were working on a Justice League fighting game based on an upcoming movie. Yeah, but before that, there was going to be a Justice League game for the Xbox 360 and pretty much a PS3 developed by Double Helix, developers behind the first season of Killer Instinct 2013. Because they were making a Justice League game based off a movie that never got released. But when the Justice League movie got canceled, Warner Brothers told them to scrap that game and make a Green Lantern game based on the movie. So the Green Lantern game that we got reuses stuff from the fighting game that would have existed. But not all of it. Because it wasn't a fighting game anymore. So yeah, so if that Justice League fighting was never canceled, we would have never gotten Injustice. And probably would have never gotten Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. Yeah. Let's see. When did the Green Lantern movie come out? Okay. So yeah. So, Justice League Fighting might have been in development way before NK vs. DC Universe, but I could be wrong though. And there is actual footage of the Justice League Fighting game that was in development by Double Helix. You can see. See. You know, if they were to make another Batman game, I would love them to not focus on Arkham. I would love to see them work on a different universe of Batman. Like, let's see, I would love
Pretty much what I expected.
That's what I'm thinking. I would love Batman Beyond to get his own video game. I know he had one based on the movie Return of the Joker, but I would love it if they were to make a Batman Beyond game that was a sequel to the show. Bring back a lot of the cast members and make this a Batman Beyond game that takes place after the ending of the original TV show. It'd be so awesome if they did. Cause like, you know, Batman's always Bruce Wayne, but like there are other versions of Batman, people who've been Batman as well, like Terry McGinnis should get his time to shine, in his own game.
I'm giving this all I got.
I cannot lose this fight.
I would also love to see a Static Shock from AAA Static Shock video game. I don't know how. Yeah, but I don't know what kind of game he would have gotten Static Shock. I don't know how they would have made that work. But we never know. Since Warner Brothers says if Warner Brothers does get owned by Netflix, who knows how the video game division will be run? Like, what gets approved, what doesn't get approved. Because speaking of DC stuff, I wonder if NetherRealm Studios' next fighting game is it's Injustice 3. Yeah, that wouldn't be surprising because I think, like, we know how they always did, like, when they did MK9, it was Injustice 1, then MKX, Injustice 2, and MK11. We were always thought it would be Injustice 3 after. Instead, we got MK1. I wouldn't be shocked if MK1 stuff was, Injustice 3. But now I wonder. Yeah, but now I'm wondering, are they still going to make Injustice 3, or are they working something else? I don't think we would get an MK vs DC 2, but if that were to happen, it should be a tag team fighting game rather than one-on-one. But I would love to see. I don't mind it. Yeah, but it's not supposed to be because, Mortal Kombat's down, but for 2 versus 2. Even though MK9 had a tag system, but they could have done tag team. Yeah, they could have done that, but I don't mind. I actually do like MK1. I actually don't mind the combat system of that game. Like, yes. I don't like the designs. Thing is, I don't know why they had to reboot it again. Like, I don't like that they had to reboot it again. Like, I don't like some of the new designs. Like, Melina, to me, doesn't look good. She looks generic as hell.
Yes, this is the melody.
Like, I think they could have waited for a Mortal Kombat 1. I think they could have waited. They should have released it in 2023. I think they could have released it in 2025 or 2026. Yeah. Yeah, Warner Bros. Is really stupid doing that. Yeah, I think, like, I remember actually mentioned that the reason why they probably would not did just immediately after MK is because Mortal Kombat sells more than Injustice. So, like, they would want more Mortal Kombat, but give it, let them cook with the other game while they have the Mortal Kombat in the back burner while they think of what to do.
That's a stupid title.
I cannot lose this fight.
But I would like to see NetherRealm working on something that's not Mortal Kombat and not Injustice. I would like to see them working on something new. Like either something brand new or maybe another license. Or maybe they help out another developer revive another dormant fighting game franchise. knock your clothes out. Does that work for every character or just certain characters? Oh. Oh. Ah.
Get ready. Fight!
Good. Wow. They're pretty much instant.
Get ready.
Damn.
Fight!
And GOA 4. Yeah, compared around 316, it wasn't. It was very often fighting games get a lot of patches, or any game after all, because they were charged for patches. Because when they charged for patches, it was to make sure the developers could release games not broken. Yeah, so they had to pay for it, but at the same time, I could see yeah, it was to make sure if you release a game too broken, then why patch it? I wish they kept that same standard today, where developers make sure that they were not rushing stuff and they make sure everything works fine day one. Because nowadays, it's only a few games day one don't need patches, to get the best performance out of the game. But the majority, yeah, well, like Ninja Gaiden 4 didn't get a patch when it released. It pretty much works as intended. Yeah. Yeah, I've yet to beat it, but I do have. When I played, I enjoyed. I'm never have to go back and play it. Okay. How many levels does this game have? Do you remember how many chapters the game has? I don't remember. Okay.
Now to business.
What I need is strength. Not some stupid title.
Yakumo. Heck. Yeah, because I heard from your reviewer that, especially when you play Ryu, he's essentially God mode. Because the game is so the game takes place so many years after the original Ninja Gaiden series, not the 3D ones, but the original. So yeah, he's pretty much now like more of a master. He's pretty much the strongest ninja there is. Like, I'm actually glad they did that. Like, they're still going, still being the same time. Like, I'm actually glad they decided to make it a sequel to the old series. Like, it takes place so many years after it. Okay. I know a lot of people. Yeah. I do know a lot of people. Some people were, didn't want to play Yakumo. Like they're gonna play. I'm not playing Yakumo 4, but I'm not gonna play Yakumo. Like, you're gonna have to play Yakumo first before you play Ryu. I like these people who are hating Yakumo. Like, if they had paid attention, they would know you're gonna play Yakumo before you play Ryu. And I know you can play the whole game with both characters from beginning to end, but after you finish the game. But for the people who just want to play Ryu.
Feeling
Yeah.
disheartened.
But you know, the thing is, like Ninja Gaiden 4 essentially is the Devil May Cry 4 of Ninja Gaiden, where the main character is a brand new character and the legacy and the original main character. Yeah, I like you like Nero, but to me, Devil May Cry 4 was half a game.